everyone, today is January 14th, 2020, and I'm here to do our daily check-in, so let's begin. If you're wearing headphones, please lower the volume. Okay. So I hope everyone is doing well for today. I'd like to make a few announcements. First off, today is my birthday. And so if you have been following me on the channel, even from last year, I actually did something very special. If you make a donation towards my PayPal link, then what I'll do is I will pull some cards for you. And you can donate like any amount that you would like to donate, and based on your donation I will pull cards. And so if you have already like booked a reading or whatnot, I will get to your reading first, okay? So if you made a donation, please give me up to 1 week to get back to you if you made a donation for today, and I'll only accept it within the next 24 hours. So up until before I post the next reading, then that donation thing is valid, okay, guys? I can't keep doing it. There has to be a cutoff time for that. And so I thought that was, something special I did last year, and so I'll do it again this year too. And so, thank you again for all the birthday wishes that you guys have sent to me, either personally through email or even on Instagram. If you're a follower on Instagram, I did a really neat free giveaway if you could decide or guess what my age is for today. So I already have a lucky winner, and her name is, let me see if I can find it. Her name is Sassy Sweet One. And I've already communicated to Sassy, and so she'll be claiming her free reading. And so that was actually a really nice thing. It was kind of fun to kind of do. And so, congratulations to Sassy. And also, thank you, Lisa, for this Buddha Wisdom card. The second set actually arrived in the mail today. And this one is the Divine Feminine card. Okay, and it's the heart of Kuan Yin. And if you guys know, the deity that I actually follow is Kuan Yin. And so thank you again, Lisa, for this beautiful gift. And I'll be using both sets at the end of today's reading. Okay, so let me go ahead and get started. Spirit, source, and universe, and all the powers that may be, please use me as a clear channel to receive the most truthful and accurate information in regards to divine masculine and divine feminine collective. What is the current overall energy of our divine masculines? And what is the current overall energy of our divine feminines? Thank you, Spirit. We have delight, okay? Count your blessings and enjoy life. Take pleasure in simple things. Always expect the best. So masculines are in this energy of delight. This is actually a really beautiful energy. I feel like they're daydreamy, just being nostalgic. And that's what I'm seeing. That is really beautiful. And for the feminines, awareness, live in the moment, be conscious of your thoughts, look for signs and guidance. Okay, so feminines, I feel like you are in awareness for today. And I feel that you are more mindful of your thoughts, and you're looking for the signs, for guidance to kind of help you in your journey for today. This is a really beautiful energy. So let me go ahead and pull some additional cards and see what are the energies of this masculine and feminine, and what are their energies towards each other. And guys, if you opt in for the donation, when you go into the PayPal, there is like a comment box below. If you could just put your name, your masculine's name, your birth dates or zodiac signs, and a backstory if you haven't booked a reading with me, go ahead and put all that information and a backstory, okay? So I can get a little bit of your energy into your card pulls, so I can channel for you, okay? Sometimes I can do without information, but it's always nice to have a little bit to kind of go off of. All right, just putting it out there. But if you've already booked a reading with me, it's not necessary. All you have to do is just put your name, your masculine's name, and your zodiac signs. And if you want to, you can just do just a quick little update based on our previous reading, okay? All right. For masculines overall, we have the thinking man, but it's in reverse. So I feel like overall, this masculine, they're really in a daydream state. And what I'm feeling is that, their intuition is blocked. They can't really think too clearly. That is the feeling that I'm getting. And that is why they haven't reached a completion of their cycle. Towards the feminine, we have door to personal healing and happiness, but it's in reverse. And so, what I'm feeling is that this masculine, even though that, they're in this period of delight, they're trying to count their blessings and enjoy life and take pleasure in simple things and trying to stay positive, always trying to expect the best. And I feel like towards the feminine, they're still healing. Okay, they are still healing. Their intuition is still not there, but they're trying. Okay, guys, that's the feeling that I'm getting. And with the feminines, we have cornucopia. You're in your abundance, and I see here number 11, which reduces to a 2. So I feel like feminines, you have come to balancing out whatever that is currently in your life for your stability, and for your abundance. That is what I'm seeing. And I feel like, you're doing pretty good in your current physical circumstance outside of the connection from the masculines. You're actually feeling really good. You're more keen, your awareness is peaked, and these things are really good. And you're living in the present moment, being conscious of your thoughts. And towards the masculine, we have community, but it's in reverse. What I'm feeling is that feminines, you want to kind of get away from your normal crowd. Okay, possibly look for your spiritual family, from what I can feel, your spiritual tribe. And not really, putting your focus and attention on the masculine, because I feel like you're doing well. You're aware of where you're at in your life, and you know that the masculine is still ascending. Okay, some of these masculines are not spiritually awakened. They're still going through the process. They have like an awareness of, but they can't really pinpoint the things that they're kind of going through, so this masculine may not be spiritually awakened as of yet, or they're currently going through their spiritual awareness. That is what I'm saying. That's why this masculine is still trying to heal themselves, learning self-love, and just living in the present moment. Okay, they're counting their blessings. That is what I'm seeing. They're just thankful for what they have in their now moment. So I really feel like this masculine, they're not 100% when it comes to their stability, but the feminines, they got it going on. That's why you're like, whatever, you do you, boo-boo, and I'll do me. And whenever you level up, then you can, meet me halfway. That's the feeling that I'm getting. So, what is the underlying energy for this masculine and feminine collective for today? What is the underlying energy, please, Spirit? What is the underlying energy? Step out of your comfort zone, masculines. You need to work on your North Node. What I'm feeling is that because their intuition is blocked, they're learning to step out of the comfort zone because they were in their South Node, operating into things that were comfortable for this masculine. And they're working through that difficulty. And I see that that is apparent when it comes to the feminine energy, okay? And towards the feminine, they're surrendering to the divine, okay? They're surrendering, giving up to universe, trying to really heal themselves and try to be happy on their own. This masculine isn't happy, and possibly this masculine is saying like, wow, my feminine is doing well. They're happy, Do they need me? Are they, doing okay without me? I really feel like that's what this masculine feels, and that's why they're not feeling too good. This masculine really needs to work on themselves, really work on their North Node. And for the feminines, show the world the real you. Feminines, because you're more expressive, you're showing the world the real side of yourself, because you are in your awareness, you're spiritually awakened, and you are like flowing with abundance. Things are looking good for you for today. That is what I'm saying. And towards the masculine, a personal issue reaches resolution. So again, I feel like feminines, you are aware that when it comes to your personal issues dealing with your masculine, it has to do with the community of people. If your masculine is associated with, a karmic situation, and you are learning to detach from whatever the masculine is associating themselves with, then I really feel like the feminine is okay to release the masculine, to kind of let them work on their own, because you're not vibrating in that same community or group of people that is operating in a low vibrational frequency. For the feminine, it's only high vibe, okay? Spiritual people that who uplift you, people who are more positive in nature. And that's why you're attracting your abundance. That is what I'm seeing for today, and that's really beautiful. And guys, today is such a sunny day, and it snowed outside and it melted, and so I don't know, but my day is good so far. So let's see. What is currently going on in the 3D environment of this divine masculine? Why is this masculine's intuition blocked, and why do they need to step out their comfort zone? And I can already see it from the feminine side that this masculine is still involved in a karmic situation. It could be a job, it could be family, it could be like a past situationship. This masculine is learning to surrender to the universe so they can heal themselves, because I really feel like they kind of see that with the feminine's energy. The feminines are leading by example, and this masculine is really taking a deeper look into themselves and in their current situation. And that's what I'm seeing. Here we have coffin. This masculine is going through a transformation. I feel like they're trying to learn to put things of the past to an end and put closure to those situations so they can have a new beginning, okay? And I see here number 19, which reduces to a 10, so that is a completion of a cycle. With the feminines, I feel like they're working on their spirituality, and when it comes to their intuition, they're working on it. Okay, they're going through this transformation as we speak. Because why? This masculine is in despair because change is necessary for this masculine, especially if this masculine is dealing with a work situation. Possibly their current job isn't really paying out in the way that this masculine would hope, and they could be looking into like a new career or looking into a different job. Okay. Yeah, exactly. I see her occupation. This masculine is really putting in the work. I feel like they're really tired of their work situation. It's not really paying out for this masculine. That's why I feel like this masculine is really needing to step out of their comfort zone because they can't really think too clearly about their situation, possibly because they're working so much. It's like this masculine is working harder, not smarter. And here we have a child. You know, I feel like this masculine is really working because they have obligations to children. Okay, so that could be another reason why this masculine cannot really take a time out to really put their focus and attention towards the feminine, because they really need to heal themselves. They need to learn how to be happy on their own. And I see that this masculine is trying to put an end or try to change and transform because they're not happy with their current job situation, but I feel like they're keeping themselves stuck because they have to pay the bills. And when it comes to this work, they're trying to create something new. But I feel like they're reaching a completion, okay? Yeah, because here we have a family room. Again, this masculine is working really hard to really have stability in their day-to-day life, especially if this masculine has a child. They're not at home as much. I feel like they're working a lot because I don't see that this masculine is spending a lot of time at home because of the work situation. And that could be another reason why this masculine isn't happy, because they're working so much and it's not really fulfilling this masculine. That's why I feel like this masculine is really thinking about a change in their career or possibly learning something new. Hence the reason why we have the thinking man here in reverse. If it was in the upright, this masculine would be learning new things, opening up their intuition, and being in the energy of receiving downloads. Okay. And here we have courtship. I feel that this masculine wants to date. Okay, and this could be in the workplace or maybe they're married to their job. That is what I'm seeing, and they definitely want to either have a baby, okay, and that's for some divine masculines, but they could be working a lot because of a child. But more than anything, I feel like this masculine wants to date because dating would actually bring them stability, because I feel like they're putting their focus and attention into work way too much. Okay, and here we have message of concern. And this could be a concern towards the feminine. I feel like if you're in communication with your masculine, you're like, how are we gonna date if you're working way too much? You know, it seems like you're putting more focus into your job, but you're not putting any focus and intention towards this connection, because I feel like you're not home enough. How can you have a relationship when you're married to your job? That's the feeling that I'm getting for today. But I feel like there's a change when it comes to dating. Maybe you guys are seeing each other less and less, okay? And this masculine is trying to change, you know, and really step out of their comfort zone of what they're used to. Because I feel like this masculine almost feels robotic. And finally, we have courthouse. Now, I really feel like, now this is for some of you guys, okay? This masculine is not able to date because they're in a legal situationship. Possibly, you know, they haven't signed the separation agreement, or they're going through a divorce, whatever the case is. And I feel like it's for some masculines who is trying to play low-key so that the karmic won't be keeping tabs on the masculine to kind of see like what's going on in their day-to-day life. This masculine is really, you know, really busy at work, not really spending a lot of time at home, especially with the children. Possibly because this masculine is maybe dating the feminine, but now the masculine's like, wait a minute, feminine, we can't really see each other too much. Maybe the karmic is catching on to, you know, me working so much. when really, maybe this masculine is working, but, a little bit after hours, this masculine is spending time with the feminine. Okay, take it how it resonates. And I really feel like there is a legal situation here which brings some change into the dating dynamic, or, the frequency of you seeing your masculine. Okay, this masculine really needs to heal. They really need to be in their integrity, to do things right, so that you can have a harmonious partnership. But you have to be in awareness of feminine if this is your situation, okay? So, feminines, what is currently going on in your 3D life? What is currently going on in your 3D life? What is currently going on? Sudden wealth. Feminines, you guys are on a roll. The very first energy that came up is cornucopia. You hit the jackpot, feminine. Like, your finances are really good, okay? And I really feel like it's because you are standing in your integrity, okay? And you are like following your spirituality. Whatever your spiritual path is, if you keep on that spiritual path, you will be blessed. Again, I see your number 11. 11. So I really feel like, feminines, you are manifesting your desires, and you are in awareness of yourself and the situationship dealing with your masculine. And I feel like that's the reason why you're learning to let go of the situation, because your masculine is still stuck in a karmic situation. You understand this? And that's what I'm seeing. Why? Because you have great fortune. I mean, feminines, like, today's your lucky day, There's nothing but really good things happening for this masculine. This masculine is still working on their karmic situation. That's why, they're working really hard, not smarter. If this masculine will walk the spiritual path, they too will also be blessed. And feminines, you're leading by example. You're like, you know what? I have done the work. I'm gaining my abundance. Masculines, why don't you follow suit? I will release you so that you can work on your personal situation. You need to step out of your comfort zone. And this masculine is trusting in the divine, okay, when it comes to their healing and their happiness. Because right now, this masculine is feeling nostalgic and they're taking things day by day. That's what I'm seeing. Wow. And here, we have distant horizons. This feminine is looking forward towards a future for something that is more solid and anchored. I feel like, whatever that was difficult, you're, sailing over, okay? The hardship is almost over, because I feel like your abundance is coming in. You're being blessed in this now moment, and you've reached a completion of that cycle. And you've received a gift. Feminines, again. Today is a really good day for feminines. You are going to be receiving a gift that maybe in the future, your masculine will be able to really work on this situation, dealing with this legal binding contract, possibly with a karmic, so that they can date you. But I feel like for now, there might be a time out for this masculine and feminine collective until this masculine works on their legal situation, okay? They're working on it. And here we have wealthy man. Well, feminines. What if this isn't your masculine? Maybe you have another person who is bringing in that security. That's what I'm seeing. And it's a matter of time, is what I'm feeling, when your stability is coming through. Feminines, there is like an abundance that is coming your way. If you're working on your job, there is some money that is coming through from this feminine. It's like it's raining like money, or men. I don't know what it is. Women. Whatever's your flavor, right? That is what I'm saying. Stability, abundance, and completions. That is what I'm seeing. You're manifesting this today. I mean, this is what's going on right now. And here we have unexpected income. You know, finances, money, abundance is coming through out of nowhere. You're receiving so many gifts. And possibly you're not seeing this. I feel like it's coming to you, feminine. And all you're doing is that you are standing in your integrity. You're following your spiritual path. Okay? And that's why you're being blessed with so much abundance here. Wow. And here we have a false person. I feel like someone is not being honest, okay, about their finances. I really feel like that's the masculine over here. This masculine may not be revealing to the feminine that there is some financial difficulty going on the masculine side. And it's so ironic that the feminine, you guys are doing so well. That is what I'm seeing. I feel like the masculine isn't letting on that they're going through some hardship, you know, from what I can see. And it has something to do with children or a family situation. Definitely a karmic energy from what I can feel on the masculine side. And here we have high honor. Exactly. Feminines, if you stay in your integrity, okay, and be honest and stick up for yourself and what you believe in, you will be blessed. I feel like feminines, you know, you've reached a point of awareness of your spirituality, and you know that once you become spiritual, it's just nothing but blessings that is coming your way. If only the masculines realize that that is all they had to do, they too will also be blessed. That's why this feminine is in awareness of how to receive or manifest these blessings. Wow. That is really beautiful. And masculine is still stuck in a 3D. That's what I'm seeing, guys. Wow. So let me go ahead and see. What is the energy of this divine masculine? Okay. What is the current overall energy of this masculine towards their feminine? How are they currently thinking about you, feminine? What is it that they want to do? What are the actions is this masculine going to take? Because their intuition is blocked. They're not seeing things too clearly. Because, you know, like I said, they're working harder, not smarter. You know, it's because they're stubborn. They're not seeing that once they become their true divine masculine selves, that is when their abundance comes through. They're still operating in the 3D, so I really feel like this masculine is still not spiritually awakened. Or they're in the process. That's what I'm feeling. What is their challenge? And what is the outcome? We have Eight of Pentacles. Not really working on the connection with the feminine. Why? Because they're more or less focused on their material or 3D life. I feel like this masculine's going through a legal situation. They put dating to a halt, okay? They're not really, you know, with the feminine from what I can feel. They're busy working. It's because of a family and a child situationship, okay? They're trying to change and transform. But I feel like towards the feminine, they're not able to really put in the work, okay? And I also see her Knight of Wands in reverse. Again, this masculine is not able to move things forward towards the feminine. You know, if this masculine was coming in and out of your life, I feel like they're not at all, okay? And I see here the moon, but it's in reverse. I feel like this masculine, you know, their intuition is blocked. They're not seeing things too clearly, okay? Still operating in a 3D. They're not being open to their spirituality. Because why? They're still attached, okay, to this devil energy, which is the karmic energy. This masculine still has healing work to do. That is what I'm seeing. And they are being manipulative, okay? Not being able to put in the work. They don't have the tools to make it work, okay? Because they're really focused on their situationship. I feel like it's too much for this masculine to really entertain, a well-balanced relationship with their feminine. That is what I'm seeing. Because why? We have here the sun. This masculine is operating in their masculine energy. But I really feel like, they are saying the truth that they really need to work on themselves. They need to heal themselves. If this masculine was being manipulative, towards the feminine energy, they're taking a step back because they're still attached to their karmic situation. Hence the reason why they're not taking control of the situation with the feminine, okay? They're not able to. I feel like, they're being blocked because of the karmic, okay? Whether it being a job, whether it being like a legal situation, or a family or a child. Again, they're not open with their intuition. They can't really see. And I see that that's why they're not able to reconcile with their feminine, okay? That is the current energy for today. So there is a setback with this masculine, okay? When it comes to making moves, because they're being held back in their situation. They need to step out of their comfort zone. That is what I'm seeing. So how is this masculine thinking about their feminine? 5 of Pentacles. They feel lack. They feel like they don't have enough. And it's ironic, this feminine has everything. The feminine can even provide for the masculine, from what I can see. And also, I feel like there is a separation between you and your masculine. You guys are probably in separation, not talking. This masculine has the key to open this door, but they're not seeing it. Again, this masculine cannot see too clearly when it comes to their feminine. So how are they feeling towards the feminine? 7 of Cups in reverse. I feel like this masculine, okay, I feel like they have made a decision to choose, okay? But really, I feel like this is an indecision. They're not able to choose from these cups, even though it's in the reverse. They're thinking, but I feel like they can't think. They can't choose. But I feel like maybe they have made a choice. But let's see. What are they choosing? To speak their truth. To be honorable. Okay? I really feel like this masculine knows that in order to heal the situationship with their feminine, they have to express their truth as to what is really going on in their situation. I feel like it's the job. They're not happy. They're working a lot. They have to take care of the children. They have a family, okay? They can't date the feminine. There's a legal issue. There's a lot of things going on in the masculine's situation. And feminines, you have here the false person. Masculines is not really expressing their truth about their financial drought. That is what I'm seeing. Yesterday I saw that the masculines were finally, getting into a better situation. I think that there was a subscriber who mentioned that, oh, is this temporary? When you come into your true abundance, you have to keep on the spiritual path. Once you receive that abundance, you can't say, oh, finally I have relief, right? But you were given that relief because that masculine was really working on themselves. Once they receive that and they spread it back to the karmic situation, when that money was used for them to really free themselves from the karmic situation, guess what? They're getting sucked back into the karmic situation. So do you see, this is a test time and time again for this masculine to really see how true are they following their spirituality. This masculine is still, trying to get out of this karmic cycle, but with this coffin, there is a change, there is a transformation. Some masculines will be able to get out of their karmic situations, but for others, if they can't think too clearly, they get sucked back into samsara, okay? But I do see that this masculine wants to tell the truth to the feminines about what's going on. So what are the actions they're going to take towards the feminine? Ten of Swords, okay? They want to complete a cycle. They know that this is a vicious cycle that they're currently in. You know, they need to know, okay, that it is time to end things, the betrayal, okay, and being left for dead, hitting rock bottom. This masculine feels like they've hit rock bottom. It's like, when can they get their upswing? So what is the challenge for this masculine? Six of Cups, memories of the past, feeling nostalgic. This could be about children. This masculine really needs to break away from their past situation. Hence the reason, okay, this masculine needs to step out of their comfort zone. They were in their comfort zone dealing with the karmic situation. To them, that is normal. You know, this masculine can have freedom or liberate themselves from this karmic cycle, you know, but they have to use their resources wisely. If they still keep themselves stuck when they have, like, you know, a light, okay, an opportunity to escape a situation, okay, they can change, you know, how long they can get I guess let themselves stay stuck in their situationship, okay? And that's what I'm seeing. If this masculine wants to close out a cycle, they have to release their past, because also, you know, this masculine is really thinking about the feminine as well, but they're thinking about the future. So what is the potential outcome of this masculine's actions towards the feminine? Two of Pentacles, finding balance, okay? They're trying to balance out their life right now, feminine. They're going through it right now. So, you know, they're still going through this situation. Today is not the beautiful day, you know, where they break free. You know, this is like a half step. That's what I'm feeling, okay? That's why they're not able to work on this situation. So they need to work on themselves, and that's what I'm seeing. So feminines, let me tap into your energy. What is your general overall energy towards your masculine? How are you thinking about your masculine? How are you feeling? What is it that you want to do in this situation? What are the actions you're wanting to take towards your masculine? What is your challenge? And what is the outcome? We have here Ten of Swords. Okay, so you and your masculine are really mirroring each other. You feel like it's the end. Okay, end of a cycle. Okay, of, you know, being left out. Okay, like feeling like, you know, you're thrown out to the wolves. You know, this masculine, that is why we have your message of concern that, you know, for now, you know, you and your masculine can't really see each other because your masculine's going through a situationship dealing with his work, okay, and also a child and family. That's what I'm seeing. And you want karmic justice. There's no balance in this connection, and you really don't see how this could work out, because you want your masculine to take action. That is what I'm seeing. And you feminines are using your intuition. You have the knowledge. You have, you know, the means to create, you know, an abundance. That is what I'm seeing. You're like, I can do this. Why can't you? This masculine dug themselves in this cycle They need to get out. And feminines, you're feeling burdened by the situation with your masculine. That's why I feel like you're ready to release your masculine, because you are in awareness of what's going on, of, you know, how your masculine is not doing too well, okay, especially with their job or with their finances. Your masculine is not letting on that they're struggling, okay? Yeah, because I see here the Four of Coins, holding on to the situation, holding back from what I can see. You know, I mean, you have your abundance, you're holding on to your wealth. Masculines, you know, they could use a coin. That's what I'm seeing. And I see here the Seven of Cups in reverse. I feel like feminines, you too are making a decision, okay, that there is not going to be a reconciliation with your masculine, at least not for now, okay? And I feel like you're coming to awareness because, you know, I feel like, you know, this communication, you know, you felt like you were cut off from your masculine. That's why you're concerned about like the situationship dealing with your masculine. You feel like until the masculine ends a legal situation with the karmic, you know, nothing will come of this situation. So you're detaching. You know, you're doing good, feminines. That's what I'm saying. Until this masculine goes through this change, you know that it can't move forward. And that's why you've become enlightened to the situation. There's a temporary pause or break between this divine masculine feminine collective. Because you want to celebrate. You want to reconcile with your masculine. And I see here, you know, you want to have a relationship. You want to invest into a partnership. That is the feel I'm getting, you know, because I feel like you've been working on yourself. You're ready to have a counterpart. You're ready to have a marriage. You're ready for your lifelong partner. Your masculine is still stuck in a karmic situation. That's what I'm saying. They're not feeling really good, feminines. That's what I'm saying. They still have some work to do. And that's why you're not really looking forward, okay, towards reunion with your masculine. I feel like, feminines, you're being more realistic. That's why you're in your awareness as an overall energy. And finally, we have the moon. Because feminines, you have the power of intuition. You have the all-knowing. You understand the situation dealing with your masculine. And you've come into terms and acceptance of it. That is what I'm seeing. So, feminines, I feel like, you know, you're being more logical. And also, you know, with your emotions too. But, you know, you're like, well, we really can't work things out until you actually put in the work, masculine. So again, you know, the message is coming from the feminines. Feminines, you are in your power. You're balancing out your masculine and feminine energies. Masculines is still working on it. That's what I'm seeing. So, feminines, how are you thinking about your masculine? Strength in reverse. Feminines, y'all are funny. Lately, y'all have been coming out all funny. You think that the masculine does not have the strength to break free from this karmic attachment. And you're being realistic because it's been a long time. It's like, how much longer is it going to take for you, masculine, to break free from your karmic situation? Every time when you like say or talk of, you know, breaking free from your karmic, you don't. That is what I'm seeing. And you don't believe it, feminines. You're like, you know what? Masculine is having a pity party over here, feeling like they don't have enough. They can't really see, you know, through their intuition how it could work because they're still operating in the 3D. Feminines, you're more spiritual. You have your abundance. You're like, masculine, when are you going to have the strength to break out of this karmic cycle? How are you feeling towards your masculine? We have here Ace of Cups. You want a brand new beginning in love with your masculine. Masculine is making a decision to tell the truth to the feminines. And what is it that you want to do towards the masculine? We have Devil in reverse. You're like, break free from the karmic attachments. You know, it's easy. You know, masculines is communicating that they want to break this cycle from the karmic. They want to break this samsara, and feminine is giving it to the masculine straight. Well, if you're communicating to me your truth, that you're still stuck in this situation, break free. I know it's difficult, but I have an abundance. I can help if you want me to. Don't be so prideful and all in your ego that you can't, do this on your own. I'm here to help you. I'm your divine counterpart. That's what I'm hearing from this feminine. We can make this work, but don't feel like you got so much burden on your back that you have to do everything on your own, masculine. We're a team. That is what I'm feeling. So feminines, what are your actions toward your masculine? We have here Nine of Swords in reverse. You're getting yourself unstuck from really being stressed out. You're no longer stressing yourself out because you are in your awareness that the masculine really needs to detach. Okay, because you're releasing that attachment also, feminine. You're no longer attaching yourself to your masculine until the masculine, steps up, okay, and breaks free from whatever is difficult. Yes, we know it's difficult, masculines, but the feminines, they've gone through it and they have healed. That's why they're in their abundance. They're being blessed right now. This masculine still has some work to do. All they have to do is break free from their karmic situation so their blessings will start coming. This masculine does not realize that every time they choose a karmic situation, they get sucked in that cycle. It seems like the only option is really their feminine. And they might be too stubborn to admit to that situation because they're in their pride and ego. Hence the reason why this feminine doesn't really see it with this masculine. Okay, so feminines, what's your challenge? Empress, to be this divine feminine. Your challenge is to stand your ground and be more feminine. Okay, because I really feel like you're operating your masculine energy. That was a strong feeling that I'm getting. Every time that I pull for feminines for the past week, you guys have been standing your ground. Ever since I think before, or actually on the day of the full moon, feminines have been operating in this energy. They're taking no prisoners. The feminines, you have to be more caring, more nurturing, more loving, more compassionate towards the masculine situation. I'm not saying give a handout to the masculine, but just be in awareness that your masculine's going through a difficulty, and just be there for their moral support. That is what I'm seeing. And really work on the situation with your masculine, because they really need it. And what is the outcome for the feminines towards the masculine? We have here Two of Wands. You're making a decision. Masculines, they have the Two of Pentacles. Feminines, you have the Two of Wands. Feminines, you're making a choice. Masculines, they're trying to find balance. Let me pull some additional cards here and see what is the feminine going to choose, because now I'm curious. Feminines, what are y'all up to? You're like, masculine, what is going on, That's what I'm saying. Okay, I'll pull for the masculines first. Masculine, what are you juggling? Okay, why is the Two of Pentacles here for this divine masculine? Why is the Two of Pentacles here for this divine masculine? Why is the Two of Pentacles here for this divine masculine? Please, Spirit. King of Cups. I feel like this masculine is trying to balance themselves so that they can be more emotionally available to their feminine. They still have a lot of love for you, feminine. Yeah, because they know that they haven't been working on this situation here because of the third party. And they want a victory They want to do it right, from what I can feel, and get out of this negative attachment towards a karmic situation. They really want to balance themselves out. They're really going to work on themselves, okay, feminine? That is what I'm seeing. And, you know, they really want to come back, because I see that that's their challenge. Their challenge is, you know, just really thinking about the times they have with you, feminine. That is what I'm seeing. And they still have love for you. Yeah, they've already thought about it, and they want to take action. They want to get out of the cold. They understand that they have put themselves in this, and that's how they were thinking. This masculine knows. And finally, we have 3 of Wands, okay? They're not able to make any movements forward until they work on their karmic situation. This masculine, okay, they're finally getting out of it. They need to open up their intuition. They're not seeing this too clearly right now. It's gonna take time. That's what I'm seeing. Okay. For feminines, why is the 2 of Wands here for this feminine? Why is the 2 of Wands here for this divine feminine? Why is the 2 of Wands here for this divine feminine? Feminines, you know, I feel that, you know, when it comes to making a choice, you feel like, you know, you need to heal. You know, you need to practice more patience. Because, you know, your intuition may be blocked. You have to be patient. I know, right? I keep saying the P word for feminines. Patience. Patience. Because you're brokenhearted. That's why, you know, I feel like you're gonna base your choice or decision, because you can't take this anymore. You're so brokenhearted. You don't see the action that this masculine is taking towards union. This masculine is still like going at a snail's pace. They're doing things very slowly, okay? But what I'm feeling is that Spirit said, like, just hold back, feminines. Practice more patience, okay? Because I feel like, you know, you're tired of investing into this connection. And you're tired of competing with the karmic situation. And you're losing hope. That's what I'm seeing. And you're really burdened by this twin flame journey. I feel like, you know, you want to get out of this, feminine. You don't want this anymore. You're like masculine. If you have the strength, if you have the willpower to break free from your karmic attachments, I want to give you a new love offer. I'm tired of this. I want to break free. I want to be happy. That is what I'm feeling. And you are making plans, okay? To like get yourself out of this situation where you feel stuck in the past. You really want to detach from this energy. That is what I'm feeling, because you're in awareness. And that's why, you know, you're guarded. You're still hanging in there, feminines. You're at your last limb, hanging on by a thread for this connection. Because you still love your masculine, but your masculine is going way too damn slow. So slow where, you know, you understand everything happens in divine timing, but it's really weighing on your heart. Where you just, it hurts too much, where, you know, you're hardening up your heart to block that pain.
No winter.
Okay.
Yes, summer.
Okay, buddy.
Yes, summertime.
Okay, well, it's winter now.
Yes, 2020, California.
Okay, we're going to Cali. That's my son, guys. You know, I made him stay at home today because there was a 2-hour delay because we had snow today. And he doesn't like winter. He likes summer. We're originally from the South, and so we're used to beaches and warm sun. Back home in North Carolina, where I'm originally from, it's in the 70s, guys. I love it. I had no idea how beautiful North Carolina was until I moved to Washington. It is cold as hell here, you know. But, you know, I decided to live here for the next 5 years because the education system is really good. So is the healthcare system. And there are resources here for my son because he's autistic. And so this year I'm going to buy a home. You know, I'm not ready yet, but I was hoping that my masculine would reach out to me so I could, you know, find a home. And guys, this is my dream, not to cut through this personal reading, but I have a dream that if my masculine would reach out to me this year, if he does, that I would find a house with a big kitchen so I could watch him cook. I love it when he cooks. He looks amazing. I don't know, there's something about my masculine just cooking in the kitchen. He looks so sexy, and oh my god, I can't get over it, guys. Do y'all feel like that with your masculine when you see your masculine cook in the kitchen? I mean, it's like finger licking good. I could watch my masculine just cook. It turns me on. Oh my god. Anyway, so I really hope that my masculine reaches out to me, you know, and we could cook these big wonderful dinners and have children in the home. And, you know, and I love his children. I really wish that I could meet them one day, you know. But that's my dream. That is my wish, is that we can come together in union and have that happy home with a big kitchen. And a big jacuzzi too. So anyway, but feminines, you know, I feel like, you know, you're hanging in by a thread. Okay, have faith, have hope, have patience. That is what I'm seeing. Okay, because I really feel that, you know, you really don't see how this partnership can happen, and you're not putting in the work until your masculine does. Your masculine isn't putting in the work, and you aren't either. And that's the truth of what I'm seeing for today. Both divine counterparts aren't really putting the work towards each other, because I feel like this feminine has put in so much towards the masculine, and the masculine really needs to pick up the pace and do it towards the feminine. So that's what I'm seeing for today's energy, guys, okay? Wow. Like I said, you know, it's not all beautiful every day, but it's the truth of what I'm seeing. So let me go ahead and close out this reading, okay, with a guidance message. Actually, you know what? Let me pull some Buddha wisdom. Let me do that. I almost forgot I had these out. Okay. So, masculines, what is the guidance message that you need to know in this now moment? I need to get used to these cards. What is the guidance message that you need to know? What is the guidance message that you need to know? One more message? All right, perfect. Masculines, the worst enemy cannot harm you as much as your own thoughts, unguarded. Wow. That's what I'm feeling. Masculine, your worst enemy is your mind. Get out of your negative thinking that, you know, you can't manifest change. Do what you have to do resolutely with all your body, mind, and heart. Exactly. Do what you have to do, divine masculines, with your body, mind, and heart. Mischief is yours, sorrow is yours, virtue is also yours. You are the source. Exactly. No one else but you, divine masculine. It's you. Everything that you need comes from within. not outside. Know that, okay? Once you understand that, maybe, the light bulb will go off. Who knows, right? All right, feminines, here is your guidance message. What is the guidance message for the divine feminine? What is your guidance message, please, Spirit? What is the guidance message for the divine feminine? What is the guidance message, please, for the divine feminine? What is the guidance message for the divine feminine? One more message, please, Spirit. What is the message, please, for the divine feminine? Maybe y'all don't need guidance. All right, there we go. When you try to hold on to things after their time, you suffer and you make others suffer. Exactly. That's why, feminines, what I'm feeling is that you're learning to release and let go. This does not mean forever. The masculines have to work on their karmic situation, and there is no telling how long it's going to take for this masculine, okay? That's why, feminines, when you attach yourself towards a situation, namely your masculine, you're hurting yourself. So you have to detach and really love on yourself. Self-love. Focus on yourself because abundance is coming towards you. When you focus on yourself, that is when you will be blessed. Okay? And once you learn self-love, you come to realize that you don't need another person in your life. You don't need to be codependent on anyone because you alone are love. I'm telling you this, guys. This takes work. It takes practice. And you don't get it just like after a couple months. For some people, it takes years. Okay? It takes years of practice of self-love. That's what I'm seeing. And don't let worldly temptations lead you astray. Feminines, don't let temptations come in your way. Okay? Don't be tempted by the devil. You're possibly thinking, well, my masculine isn't here. I want to move on. Knowing that your masculine is taking their sweet ass time to get out of their karmic situation. Instead of trying to jump into another situationship, trying to find another person, if you haven't healed yourself after trying to detach from the outcome of your masculine, you need healing time, feminines. You have to feel like you're really good on your own before you can attract a partner. Now, if you've been in that state, okay, where you have been separated from your masculine and you feel like you have truly detached and have come into acceptance that your masculine isn't here in your present moment, then okay, go ahead and seek, a partner. There is no right or wrong reason or answer when it comes to staying, holding a tight grip on the connection or releasing it. Because if you attract another person into your life, perhaps there is another karmic lesson for you to learn, Divine Feminine. Like for myself, I choose to stay alone. Unless that person comes knocking on my door, okay, or I meet them out in public, I refuse to go on social media to keep looking for a man, okay? I refuse dating websites, okay, because I already know that it's all fake. You can fake a profile, okay? Even pictures, okay? You never know what you're gonna get, And number 3, I've been in relationships where I feel like I almost lost my life. There are crazy people out there. I've been through it, guys. I only keep to myself. I'm happy staying at home making jewelry, okay? That's my zen. I know, like for my situation, my masculine is really working on his karma, and I'm willing to wait for him. I love him that much. There is no one else in the world that will satisfy me like my masculine. No one. That is how much I love him. And I already told this to him. that, if he doesn't choose me in this lifetime, I will continue to be single unless, Source, Divine, or God has a plan for me. That person better step in front of me, and it better be a serendipitous moment, okay? Because I'm not going to go out looking for this person. They're going to come to me. That's what I'm feeling. So, in love, there is only love itself, no room for logic in the mind. Feminines, you're using logic. I see it all over in this reading. That's not love. If you love your masculine, you love them unconditionally. But like I said, if you're in a space where you've come into acceptance of your masculine situation and you feel like you're ready, to open up to new connections, by all means, go ahead. Guys, I have been through it. And if you've been on Instagram, you know how old I am. I've already, this ain't my first rodeo, okay? I just have to say, I feel better alone than to, go through a situation where I know that it's not going to work out, because energetically, it doesn't vibe with me. That is why I can't open my energy to just anyone. And plus, I'm intuitive, guys, Like I said, it better happen magically for this person to step into my life. And it better be my masculine. I'm waiting for him. But anyways, I really hope you enjoyed today's reading. Thank you all for all your comments, your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. And again, if you opt in and do a donation for today, I will pull cards for you, okay? This isn't a specific reading. It's what I'm being called to draw or pull based on the donation that you send, okay? And that is what I'm being called to provide to you in that now moment from Spirit, and I really hope that you enjoy, those card pulls, if you opt in to do a donation for today. And mind you, I will do those donations until like my next video posting. So the donation link can be found in the description box below. And just keep in mind that you submit your name, your masculine's name, and your birth dates. And also just a small summary of what's going on between you and your masculine. And then I'll channel the messages that want to come through. So thank you again for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, and sharing, and subscribing. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I provide daily guidance messages here for the collective. And if you'd like to book a personal reading, you can reach me on my website at www.scorpiomoonintuition.com. And you can also follow me on IG at Scorpio Moon Intuition. I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.